age versus exercise. It's the ultimate irony, right? When we're young and exercise comes easy, we tend not to bother. But when we get older and keeping fit becomes really important, exercise can be really hard going. As an elite footballer, I work really hard and I spend a lot of time in places like this. At 32 years old, it's fair to say that I'm at the peak of my fitness and overall health. So what's going to happen to me after I'm done playing footy? I don't want to end up this chubby ex-athlete, but if I did, and the fact that I'm getting older, how hard is it going to be for me to get back into shape? Ageing is all about metabolism. When we get old, our hearts become less efficient, our bones become weaker, and our muscles and blood vessels begin to wither. Unfortunately, the only way to jumpstart our metabolism is to, yep, you guessed it, exercise. But remember, the ligaments and tendons around our bones and joints become more and more rigid from 30 years of age onwards. When you're older, exercise requires more effort. Shane Buntman is a leading osteopath who knows more about the way our bodies move than we do.
So as we age, our healing process can take a little bit longer and a little bit longer, and so the muscles start to not repair as well as they used to, sort of thing. So what happens is that the normal joint space, which would say be healthy like this, would start to degenerate, and then you can start to get decreasing and you get build up of little bits of sclerosing of bone itself, and the actual function of the joint becomes really not as functional as normal.
Is there an age where it's actually too late to start exercising?
Personally, I believe that age shouldn't have a limit. You've got to keep moving. It's good for your mental health, it's good for your physical health, it's good for all the systems. Thinking that you're old or thinking that you can't do something is the limitation that people put on themselves. I think it's just about adaptation, function and adaptation. I think we can keep adapting the body over and over again depending on what the body's capable of.
So according to Shane, the key to ageing gracefully is adapting the body to exercise it's capable of. And after walking and swimming, cycling is now the third most popular sport for over 55s in Australia due to its low impact on joints and bones. And these boys are living proof. You either use it or you lose it. This is Neil, 81, and as sprightly as they come. Peter clocks in at 71, and at just 68, Shane's the baby. 3 days a week, you'll find these lads out here tearing up the track. But it's not about adding years to their life, it's about adding life to their years. It's really impressive to see you all out here. How did you get into cycling?
At 50, I was told by my doctor, because I've got slipped disc, stop exercising and just be a gardener, which I did for 4 years. And people said, "Oh, Peter, get back on the bike. You're dying."
I call it akin to meditation. You get on a bike, go for a ride, and you sort out all the problems. It's a good form of relaxation, just relaxing the mind. And
just feeling fit and healthy, I think you feel better about yourself. You just, I do when I'm fit and healthy, you feel better. And it means you do other things too. I mean, you go travelling and that, and you can sort of rough it and go bushwalking with my wife. I'd have trouble carrying packs and things like that. If I wasn't fit and healthy, I couldn't do all those other things.
When you get older, it's no secret that the key to your independence and how well you recover from illness is how strong your body and mind are. But when you consider that 9 out of 10 Australians over the age of 50 don't exercise enough to keep fit, then as a country we have a problem. But one person who has got the age versus exercise thing sussed is this lady. Janice Lorraine is 75 years young and an international bodybuilder.
I saw this old woman. She got out of the car like this, and she was flesh hanging from her arms to bony, and couldn't walk unaided, and she was hanging onto her support. And I looked at her walking across. I don't want to be like that. So anyway, that's how it all started.
Janice trains 3 days a week, getting up at 5 a.m, walking 8Ks, and ripping into her routine of push-ups. She's won 7 world titles, including 2009 Miss Olympia. When women age, their risk of osteoporosis and cardiovascular disease increase after menopause. Weight resistance training has been proven to help improve bone density in women over the age of 55. So what's your advice to somebody on the other side of 50 heading into retirement?
You've got to be able to believe in the possibility that you can be excited about life, you can be strong, fit and in shape at an older age, that this is possible for you. If you don't exercise, even all the will in the world, it's not going to happen for you. You must look after your body as well as your mind and to go forward. Weight resistance training will make you strong, I can guarantee that.
Now, while Janice may be the extreme, I think there's something in this for all of us. No matter what age we are, we have to make exercise a part of our everyday. And remember, you're only as old as you feel.